Hey there, first grade. It's Miss Grace. So, guys, since we cannot be together today, I did want to tell you about our new vocabulary word. So, I made the vocabulary card by myself since you guys were not with me. But our new word that you see in the middle in red is the word habitat. And I really feel like a lot of you already know this word and probably already know how to use that. So, that's fabulous. So, if you look down at the bottom circle, you'll see that the bottom rectangle. You'll see that habitat is 3 syllables. If I clap it out, habitat, 3 syllables. It's also a noun. And I did want to point out that even though it's a 3-syllable word and it's a little bit bigger than what we're used to reading, you guys would be able to sound out every syllable in this word. All of the words, all of the letters are making the correct sounds. There are no heart parts in this word habitat, so you would be able to read this fluently. So my friends, habitat is a noun because it is a place where animals and plants can live. So some synonyms that I wrote down, some words that mean almost the same thing, would be a den, kind of like the habitat of a bear. Even earth, so earth is the habitat of all of our animals and for us too. Another synonym would be home, because that's what it is for our animals. It's the home that they have. It's where they feel safe, and it's where they go like at nighttime or to hibernate, things like that. So an antonym that I put there, something that would mean the opposite, would be something that's like an unsure surrounding, something that they're not familiar with. So a habitat is something that those animals are going to be familiar with. For example, one picture that I have down at the bottom, it is a frog in a pond. That's a place that they're familiar with. They know what the water is. They know what the lily pads are. They know where to find their food because it's their habitat, okay? However, if you put a frog in a desert, a place that is not their habitat, that's going to be an unfamiliar surrounding. They're not going to know what to do in a desert. So, another example that I have is the frog's habitat is a pond, just like our picture down there, and a flower's habitat is in the ground. So that's where they come from, that's where they live, just like where you plant your flowers. And of course, we all know that there are some flowers that live in our area, some flowers that live in like the jungles that we might not see around here. So flowers do have different habitats too. And a non-example, something that's not correct, would be if we were to say the habitat for a bird is a den. Because where do birds live? They live in nests. Now they make their nests all over, sometimes on the side of a mountain, sometimes in trees like where we live. Sometimes they make them in really crazy places like on our roof or in our house somewhere. So friends, we will talk about habitat more tomorrow. This is just our introduction of our new word. So go to our Cecil activity and find out what you're going to do with our word habitat.